Hey guys, MasakoX here, and this is now time for another Masavlog. So, we've had your questions from the last episode, and the one that came out trumps was from one of my patrons actually, Darren18223, and he asks, why is Nadesico your favourite anime? Oh wow, I could talk about that all day. So you may be thinking, well, what's Nadesico? That is my favourite anime. As I've stated, probably almost every single video I've ever done. I could talk to you about that if you've ever met me at a convention. So instead, I'm actually going to take this from a different angle and talk about why this show means a lot to me personally. So the year's 2005, and I'm really starting to get a handle about buying anime and actually watching it and sitting down to literally binge watch before Netflix was even a thing. I found this DVD box set in my brother's room. He was watching it and he actually recommended it to me. And it was Martian Successor Nadesico. It was a very old DVD release. I remember actually the first time I watched it really clearly. It was a really late night. I didn't have class the next day, so I was able to stay up for ages. And I remember watching the first episode and I marathoned it all the way up till episode 9. So I went from 1 to 9 in a single seating. It holds a lot of sentimentality in my mind. Loads of really cool anime came by and showed that technically they were superior to Nadesico. Even Knights of Sidonia from last year. That's a fantastic show, but I still only rate that at number 2 as on my top 10 list. Because Nadesico has that special something. It's a space giant robot anime satire done right, and it holds on its own. It's not meant to be a single spoof which is completely forgotten. It's a show of its own. I think another one of the reasons why I hold true to this is because my favourite character from this show, Ruri Hoshino, she's just great. And she's just the perfect example of a child prodigy who just thinks all adults are idiots and what is the point of adulthood, and she just doesn't see the logic in it. But, you know, she goes from someone who completely does not love to someone actually who's really affectionate and actually quite considerate. She's really, really nice. And not to mention, she is cute too. Yeah, and of course the main character, Akito Tenkawa, he's a cook, doesn't want to be a robot pilot, who does that remind you of? But he actually just gets on and does it. He's good at piloting a giant robot and he deals with it, so yeah. But my heart is definitely in the 90s when it comes to anime, so yeah. 90s forever. Dude! So yeah, if you have a question for me and you'd like to have it answered, just leave a question in the comments below and I'll get to it. So, thank you very much guys, and until next time, catch you later.